For years, AI has kind of been our guide, right? We ask it a question, it gives us an answer, but we're still the ones who have to do all the work. Well, what if that's about to change? Today, we're diving into a new kind of AI, one that doesn't just guide you, it actually becomes your agent and does the work for you.
And this slide right here just nails that shift perfectly. On the left, that's the AI we're all used to. It's our guide. We ask, it answers. But look at the right. It becomes an agent. It acts. This isn't just about getting advice anymore. We're talking about delegating the entire task from start to finish.
So, what does it really mean to have an AI that actually does the work? That's what this first section is all about. It's this huge leap from a copilot that just gives you suggestions to a true personal assistant that takes the wheel and gets things done right on your own computer. So what exactly is an AI agent? Well, to put it simply, it's an AI that you give permission to work inside a specific folder on your computer. You give it a task just using plain English, and it can actually manage your files, open your apps, and pull off these complex multi-step jobs. It's kind of like having a personal assistant who's organizing your whole digital life while you go grab a coffee.
Okay, the theory's cool and all, but what does this actually look like in the real world? Let's jump into 2 demos that show off what this thing can do. We'll start with a problem I think we all have, and then we'll tackle something way more complex.
Okay, be honest. Who can relate to this? Your downloads folder? It's a total digital junk drawer, right? It's just overflowing with hundreds of files, these crazy names that make no sense, all sorts of different file types mixed together, and probably a bunch of duplicates. Trying to sort this out by hand would be a complete nightmare. I mean, it would take hours.
So, to fix this mess, you just give it one simple command: organize this folder. And here's where the magic happens. It doesn't just glance at the file names. No, it actually reads the content of every single file to figure out what it is. Then it goes ahead and creates new folders, renames all those messy files with clear descriptions, and sorts everything into the right place. This is what we're talking about: automating those annoying, low-creativity tasks we all hate doing.
All right, cleaning up files is super useful, but honestly, that was just the warm-up. Let's really see what happens when we level up from simple documents to images.
You have to check this out. The user just gave Cowork a folder full of pictures of receipts and a single instruction: build an expense report. So the AI scanned every single image, pulled out the vendor, the date, and the amount, and then created this perfect Excel sheet, complete with a working formula for the total. I mean, that is a massive, massive time saver.
And listen, this isn't just about creating data, it can analyze it too. You could point Cowork to these huge, complicated spreadsheets and just ask it questions in plain English. Something like, hey, how much did I spend on restaurants on weekends back in January? It just dives right into the data and pulls out the answer for you in seconds.
So up to now, everything we've seen has been happening locally, right on the computer. But the real power, the game-changing stuff, gets unlocked when the AI can reach beyond your desktop. And that's what we're going to cover next: how connectors and browser integration just blow the possibilities wide open.
The key to all this is something called connectors. Basically, these things securely link Cowork to all the cloud services you're probably already using. Things like Google Drive, Slack, Notion, and a ton more. So for example, you could tell it, hey, read my meeting notes from that Notion page, and then use that info to build a brand new PowerPoint presentation, and it saves it right to your computer. And that right there, that's the powerful combo. Cowork isn't stuck just in your local files or just in your cloud data. It acts as the bridge between them. It's pulling information from one world to create something totally new in the other. It really creates this seamless, unified workflow. It gets even crazier when you bring in browser integration. The AI can literally open up your web browser and perform tasks for you. The source video even had a demo where it went online to renew a license. I'm talking navigating the website, filling out the forms, the whole shebang. That's just insane, right? We're only just starting to scratch the surface of what's possible here.
Okay, this is all incredibly exciting, but let's get practical for a minute. How do you actually start using this thing? In this last section, we'll walk through the setup, what it costs, and a really important pro tip to help you get the most out of it.
Getting started is actually surprisingly simple. You just download the Claude desktop app, log in, and then you pop over to the Cowork tab. From there, you just tell it which folder on your computer you want it to have access to, and that's it. You're ready to start delegating.
So, the big question, what's it cost? It's included in their paid plan, which is $20 a month. And honestly, when you think about the hours of tedious manual work it can just take off your plate, that investment could easily pay for itself, like, right away.
And finally, here is a crucial pro tip. Make sure you use global instructions.
Think of these as permanent rules that you set, and the AI will always follow them no matter what. For example, you can create a rule that says, always confirm with me before you delete any files. It's a great way to build in a safety net and really customize how it works for you.
So, the era of the personal AI agent, it's not some far-off futuristic idea anymore. It's here, it's now, it's sitting on your desktop, ready to go to work. It can clean up your digital chaos, analyze your data, and connect all your different workflows. Which really just leaves one big question. What's the first tedious task you're going to delegate?